Good afternoon. This next little series I'm going to call my 5K Inspiration. So you're wondering why I call it my 5K Inspiration? Well, hopefully at the end of October I will be in a 5K race. You're wondering, where did this all come about? Well, every year there is a run for literacy initiatives for the school districts here in the area. And over the past year and a half, I've had the goal to actually run a 5K race. Now you're thinking, you just had surgery, you just had issues, you should kind of be careful. Well, my plan is to do sprints, running and walking for 5K. Which, for those in the States or those who don't know metric system, it's 3.2 miles. I'm extremely excited to do this because I was a tutor in a program when they first started it for 6 months back in 2000 when I was in grade 12. I'm still in contact with the actual person I tutored and his mom. The reason why he had difficulty reading and writing was because his mom was hearing impaired, deaf. So I got the urge this summer, before I got sick, to want to run this 5K, and knew that the CBC, which is the Canadian Broadcast Corporation, had a team. And at the beginning of August, they put out the call that they would like people to submit a story of why they would like to become a part of a team that would do the 5K run club and do the actual 5K. Then I got sick. I actually got picked. Mom comes into my hospital room and says, "Charlotte, you're not doing a 5K. I looked at her and I said, "No." Kind of looked off into the distance. I said, "No." And then I clued in. They picked me, didn't they? She's like, "Yes." So I received the email later on that day. That was the Monday, so it would have been like the 12th of August. And I was picked. So, had to return an email saying, "Thank you, but no thank you," and told them why I got sick and that I'm trying to get better. And then I come to know that like 6.5 days later, as you guys may or may not know, I was out of the hospital. Once again, from last year, I knew there was another potential chance of actually being on the team. So, I write the person that I was originally in contact with saying, I'm doing really well, I would really like to potentially be on the team if you could help me out. She writes me back and says, "Well, since you were picked for the running club, I may be able to help you." And knowing this girl as well as I do, I'm sure she'll make a good case for me. I am so excited at the potential. I did walk the actual course that we're going to be running on and walking on yesterday. I walked probably about 1.5 kilometers and realized exactly what 5K really is. I've got a lot to do between now and the end of October, but I'm sure I'll be able to do it. It's insane. And even if I don't get to do it this year, you never know, I might try again next year. You just never know. It's a really nice sunny day, and I'm stuck in here because my legs cramped up after like 1.5 kilometers. And I'm just taking it easy to avoid really big issues, because I remember I've walked in a few other 5K races and really actually hurt myself, so I want to avoid that at all cost. And I got new running sneakers. Champion running sneakers in my 2 favorite colors. Oops. These colors are actually lime green and hot pink. And these were actually the colors of my brother and sister-in-law's wedding. And being that I'm going to start to well up here, I'm going to start to cry. Being that my sister-in-law is a teacher, and she teaches kindergarten, where it's so fundamental that you start them off on the right foot in the school system for literacies, I decided to get these little sneakers. It's amazing that I have such resiliency. I'm even amazing myself here, and it's just overwhelming. It's to the point yesterday when I did that 1.5 kilometers, and my new shoes, I got blisters in the back of my feet. I knew I was going to, because they're new sneakers anyway, even though I did have socks on. It was honestly so well worth it. It's, like I said, amazing how long 5K is. But what I'll do is I'll insert a picture of the actual route and a description at the end of the video, so you guys can find out exactly how long 5K is. It may look like a short loop, but it isn't. It's a nice day. I think I'm going to go outside and enjoy some of it and maybe walk a little bit. Anyway, it's Sea Sly Run. Have a great afternoon. Bye.